Hey, when I was a kid, I used to get sick a lot. And there was one time where I got sick, but something seemed different. And I just laid on the couch and moaned. Oh, I moan. Oh. And I wouldn't even say anything. And my mom would say, Dan, what's wrong? And I would just moan and kind of curl up in a fetal position and moan. Well, this carried on throughout the day and then into the night. Well, my father worked the night shift. He worked at the local hospital. And he went to work. And it just kept getting worse and worse. And I wouldn't say anything. And my mom was so concerned. So she called my dad up because we only had one car. And the car was at work. And he said, honey, I can't leave work. And he said, is there any way you can get to the hospital? So she called up her friend Brenda. Brenda lived just down the street. And she said, Brenda, Dan, he just doesn't seem right. And he's just moaning and just something's wrong. Something's wrong. I really think I should get him to the ER. And she said, sure, I'll pick you up. So she picked us up. And my mom that was when there wasn't strict rules about seatbelts. So my mom just placed me in the passenger seat and I laid on her lap. And we went to the hospital where my father worked. And it was the next town over, so like 5 miles down the road. And Brenda was driving down. Oh, by the way, Brenda had a brand new car. She literally bought it that week. Brand new, spanking new car. So she's driving us to the hospital, and we're literally driving down. We're coming to the parking lot, and I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. And she's like, honey, it's okay. It's like, Mom, I don't feel good. Honey, we're almost there. Mom, I don't feel good. We're almost there, honey. And then suddenly, I vomited all over Brenda's new car, all over her dashboard. It splashed, hit the dashboard, hit the windshield, and then backsplashed all over us. And we were drenched with vomit. And then I go, Mom, I feel much better. So she took us into the ER, and all I had was a GI bug. I just felt awful. And all I needed to do was vomit. So we go into the ER, and then Brenda goes home. And then eventually Dad brings us home. Well, I gotta tell this in the point of view of Brenda. So she gets home, she walks in, she's like, drenched with my vomit. And I, take in mind, this is a brand new car. She literally had to clean that car with Q-tips through the vents. I destroyed the inside of her car. Let's just say she never gave me a ride again, and that is truly understandable.